All right, people, what the hell is going on? It is, what the hell is my remote? God damn it. Turn this shit down right here, because Texans ain't doing shit. They not doing a goddamn thing. And I'm about to get ready to flip my Xbox over to Xbox game mode and play me some Fallout 76, because whatever the hell is going on here it really ain't worth me watching. It's not. I've been out of this shit since the start of the game. I have. They hadn't impressed me not one bit. This is actually worse than the first 3 games of the season. This is worse. So that like most people with a brain, you wipe off them last 2 weeks. You wipe off those last 2 weeks, and now it's I don't see nothing to work with. I don't. Even watching the game, first of all, this late ass goddamn game, I'm sleepy, I'm tired, and I don't even feel like paying attention to the game. I'm not even locked in like I would usually be. I'm not even locked in like I would usually be, where I'm looking, trying to see what's what and all this other stuff. The only thing I'm noticing is that the Texans ain't doing shit. And then Hulu pissing me off because they wouldn't play the game live. I'm sitting there watching the game. I missed the whole fucking third quarter. It's actually still the third quarter now. Well, it's probably less than a minute left in the third quarter. I missed the whole goddamn third quarter because Hulu don't want to play the game live. You know, if I hit, it says playing live, but then you hit the, it's not playing live. You got me way back in the fucking, I'm like 15 minutes behind. You got to fast forward to get to the game, to get to the current part of the goddamn game. I'm looking at Facebook. I'm seeing, the Houston Texans on my Facebook. When they post shit when the shit happened in the game. I'm like, when the fuck did they get an interception? You know what I'm saying? When the fuck did they kick a field goal? I'm sitting there watching the game. What the fuck is y'all talking about? I'm thinking that because the Texans PR team they will post some bullshit. But I'm like, what the fuck is that? Anyway, that just added to my frustration, the fact that I'm watching the delayed shit. I'm watching delayed shit. Which it probably shouldn't make that much of a difference, but I don't like watching delayed nothing. I want to watch the shit live as it happened, which is where I'm at now. And the current score is 27-12. So I missed all of that. It was 14-3. And then I didn't catch up until later. It's fucking 2012. I don't know where the motherfucking 6 points the Texans came from. I missed that. I missed all of that. Yeah, I missed all of that shit. So whatever. It don't even matter, because I was gonna stop watching the goddamn game in the first quarter. It ain't shit else for me to do but sit here in my living room and do nothing. I was playing Fallout. I actually turned off this shit and played Fallout 76 for about 15 minutes. Doing the mischief knife shit, and then I turned the game back on, thinking I was going back into the third quarter. No, I turned the app off, Hulu, and I started back watching the game. They put me right back where I left the game in the second quarter 20 minutes ago. Playing live. No, you're not, motherfucker. I just watched this. So I got to deal with that shit on top of watching the Texans make an ass out of themselves on national TV again. Watching Sam Darnold tear their ass up. Watching Jackson Smith eat whatever the fuck his goddamn name is. Watch him just eat their lunch right in their goddamn face. I'm like, man, what are y'all doing? Offense ain't about shit. Goddamn offensive line getting their ass whooped. Whatever protections they supposed to be running up front, that shit ain't working worth nothing. It's not. It ain't working worth nothing. Look at it. Get the fuck out of here, dude. Just run right. Just run all over you. Number one defense in the league, my ass. Play somebody, see what happens. This is what happens. Yeah, number one defense, my ass. Getting their ass ran through like a fucking backyard prostitute. Shit is fucking ridiculous, man. I'm sitting there trying to watch this game with the Seattle with these ugly ass fucking uniforms. Got my one eye just burning over here. I can't wait to turn off the game just because of that. I don't want to sit here and watch and look at these ugly ass uniforms they wearing. I really don't. This shit is pissing me off. I ain't got nothing good to say. I waited all week for the last game of the motherfucking week for this shit. You wait all the way through Thursday, Sunday, then the last game on a fucking Monday. I could have been knocked out sleep right now. But I wanted to watch this shit. Look at that. Is Don leaving in the game or did they take him out? Thought they showed him with a hat on or something. I don't know. Oh, they punted. Okay. Texans might show some life for the rest of the game. I don't know. But even in late game mode, I don't know how they gonna operate, because I haven't seen nothing in the offense at all. The defense had a couple of stretches that I've seen. You know, I mean, just cut Berrios. He don't have no point on the team. We've had enough of. Oh, I forgot what's his name is out. I guess it don't matter then. I'm like, why is Berrios something? Because fucking Kirk is out with fucking hamstring. Hey, what the fuck are you doing? This motherfucking hamstring. He out with a hamstring. Motherfucker, you was just off 2 weeks. What the fuck are you doing? What are y'all doing? This motherfucking hamstring is, I can't play. You were just off for 2 goddamn weeks. And you just got back. Just, you know what? Keep Berrios and cut Kirk, because he ain't doing shit no way. You know what I'm saying? He ain't doing shit no way. If he gonna be out all the time with a goddamn hamstring, shit, just get the fuck out of here. We don't need you. God, man, you could at this point you can stick anybody right there. You can stick anybody right there. It ain't like he was lighting up the goddamn world when he was there anyway. Shit. And like I said, I ain't seen no progress in the offense at all. I thought I was gonna see, and I don't know what I missed in the third quarter. I really don't. And I'm not going back to look at it either. Well, I'm looking and trying to see if I see anything different, anything that they improved on from the previous weeks. Play calling, all that type of shit, to see if even I can notice if they. I can't tell. I can't tell. This actually looks like a bunch of the same old shit to start the year that they did to start the year. I seen a couple of we now seen him, what's his name, take that stupid ass sack. I'm like, how do you not know where you at on the goddamn field, Stroud? Running back into the goddamn end zone, about to pull a goddamn Dan Orlovsky. And why they didn't give him the safety, I have no idea. That was a goddamn safety. Forward progress, my ass. That motherfucker was running backwards the whole goddamn time. That was a safety. Not that it matters any. But why are you running? Why are you not no, you can't turn around and run back like that when you that deep in your own goddamn territory, Stroud. Huh? Fucking more. When Stroud not doing shit right, he looks like a fucking dumbass. I already don't like how he talk, because he's young, so he sounds young when he talk. But when oh man, oh my goodness, look at it. What are they doing? Was that no? They can't. It's just the same shit. What? Now Collins hurt. Collins, he grabbing his head. Dude, you out the game, bro. You out the game. You know goddamn well. Oh, he fell back and hit his head. What? They don't do neck exercises anymore? I done fell and bust my ass playing football a whole bunch of times. I ain't never fell and did the boot back of the head on the goddamn ground. I ain't never did that. I ain't never fell back and then boop bat my head back on the ground like I see all these motherfuckers here do. You ain't all that working out you do. You ain't do no neck exercises. Like you don't know you falling to brace yourself. You just let your head just wrap all over the goddamn place like that. Just fucking stupid. Look at that. They can't do a goddamn thing, man. They goddamn. Oh man, this Texas ain't doing shit. Texas not even gonna make the playoffs this year. Well, it ain't no more Collins because as soon as you lay down on the goddamn ground and you do this shit right here, you know you out the fucking game, dude. If you ever plan on playing and you hit your goddamn head, you keep your hands away from your goddamn helmet. You hit your head, you better grab your knee like, oh, woo, god damn it, oh. Yeah, don't grab your fucking head, because as soon as you grab your head, that's it, you done. You ain't coming back in the game. So don't be sitting on the sideline looking all anxious like you want to get back in. Nope. Nope. Sit your ass on the sideline with your weak ass neck. Then he dropped that goddamn pass right. It just Texas don't want to win. You know what I'm saying? They don't want to win. I don't know what they want to do, but they don't want to win because it ain't no progress being made. You know what I'm saying? When the game first started, and we give the ball to Chubb, ain't nothing wrong with giving the ball to Chubb. But why you can't run the ball like you want to run the ball? Why are you running like draw plays? You're in the shotgun early in the goddamn game. You give your ball to the running back, flat-footed, fucking 5 yards in the goddamn. Man, get a man the ball with something to work with. Let him get some shit going in either goddamn direction to give him the ball in motion, man. This shit irritates the hell out of me. Why? Simple football shit like that. What? Come on. They can't do nothing. They can't do nothing. Nothing. Seahawks light your ass up the whole goddamn night. We can't even throw the ball goddamn downfield. Like the don't know what the fuck that I don't know what the fuck that was supposed to be. Stroud is just off. Stroud acting like he was out there on the West Coast with that shit. Now they just throwing the ball anywhere. They just, you know what? They just throwing the ball anywhere now. I'm not gonna subject myself to this. I'm not gonna suggest myself. So Hulu, quit. And whatever happens the rest of the fourth quarter happens the rest of the fourth quarter. I'm not finna subject myself to watching that because they didn't stop playing. They didn't stop playing. You can't. National TV, dude. They gonna have the Texans are gonna have all noon games next year. Watch. They gonna have all noon games next year. They ain't gonna have no primetime games. Why? They don't. Please let us keep the schedule. You know what I'm saying? Let us just keep the schedule. Every Sunday we go watch the Texans. You know what I'm saying? turn on the TV. We know what time they gonna play. Blah. Let's just do that instead of having these primetime schedules where you got to do something different. You got to wait till the last game of the fucking week to watch your team get their ass whooped in front of everybody. You know what I'm saying? In front of everybody. At least on Sundays, they get their ass whooped in front of a few people, not the whole goddamn league. Get the fuck out of here, dude. Get the fuck out of here. Now, third quarter, fourth quarter, they just throwing the ball any goddamn where. Don't look, it just. I don't even know if I'm gonna watch any media on this shit. I don't even think I'm gonna watch it. I probably will because, I'm on YouTube all the goddamn time anyway. But I don't think I'm gonna watch a whole bunch of media on this shit. I don't. This is terrible. What about Fallout 76? Where's my shit? It's just fucking terrible, man. Now I have to debate whether I'm gonna keep my Hulu Live. That takes my goddamn subscription from like $16, $17 a month, probably 18 to 20, with the taxes and shit, to like damn near 100. Do I want to pay that extra $80 a month for this shit? Because that's the only reason I got it. Because I don't hardly pay no attention to no other football teams other than the Texans. You know what I'm saying? I had no interest in watching any football until this Monday night when the Texans played. Everybody, I don't give a fuck. I don't know who those people are. It's just watching a bunch of dudes in tight ass pants run around. I don't want to see that. You know what I'm saying? Man. Terrible, man. Just fucking terrible. And it's going to be a whole lot of I told you so's in the media. You already know it's coming. It's going to be a whole bunch of I told you so's. Tennessee and Baltimore. You know what I'm saying? Everybody was I want to see them do it against a decent team. Where they play against a decent team. Look what happened. Look what's happening to them because the game is still on. Look what's happening to them. They look worse than they did against the Rams and the fucking the Buccaneers and the fucking Jaguars. They look worse. They look worse. It looked like they made some progress, and now they look worse. Now, I wasn't really expecting for them to win this game. I didn't have nothing to really go on because I don't watch a whole bunch of other football. I just have to go what other people say because I don't know shit about fucking Seattle, but you on the fucking road. You're on the road, and Seattle was supposed to be a decent team, not trash like Tennessee. So, this is what you got to look forward to. Seattle just got through spanking ass. I don't see the Texans getting any better. I don't. So, whoever they play next is probably going to spank their ass too. I don't even know who the hell they play next. But I know they got to play. They play in the NFC West. So, San Francisco probably going to spank that ass. You're going to spank them good. And then they still got to play, that might be down the line a little bit, fucking the Cardinals. I don't know shit about the Cardinals. I don't know much of nothing about the Cardinals, but that seems like a game that they could just lose too. So, they can pull a AFC the NFC North like they did last year. They won one game against the NFC North. They went 1-3 against the NFC North last year. They might not win no games against the NFC West. They might not. You know, they might get spanked all the way goddamn through. And it ain't gonna be no hope for them to make the goddamn playoff. They gonna have to beat everybody in the goddamn AFC South. I don't know how that shit works. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's just say the Texans happen to beat Jacksonville, Tennessee again, and beat Indianapolis twice. I don't see that happening, but if they was to do that, technically they should win the fucking AFC South. So if they was able to do that, I don't know how that shit work. I don't follow the NFL rules and shit like that. So I don't know how that works. I just know that you need to win your goddamn your divisional games and your conference games. With your divisional games, you need to beat them motherfuckers. So if they would just happen to sweep out the rest of, would that make them the AFC South champs again, even if they don't have the overall best record? I'm thinking that got something to do with it, because they do keep those separate. You have the overall record, then you have their divisional record. So they got to hold some goddamn weight. That's the only hope I see for the goddamn for the Texans, because I don't see them finishing in the top half of the AFC. I think that's how the seeding works. It's the top half is the it's 8 seeds and 16 teams in the AFC. Top half, yeah. I don't see them finishing in the top half. I don't see them finishing in the top half, because they're not even playing like an average team. Now, are they super garbage? No, they're not super garbage. They beat the super garbage already, which is Tennessee. They beat the super garbage, and and they beat a not so super garbage, but they happened to catch a team that didn't have anybody. You got lucky and played against Baltimore when they had the whole JV team out there. Whole varsity was out. You played against the JV team. Varsity against your shitty varsity against their JV, which back in my day, that would get your ass whooped, because you know a lot of JV teams whoop your ass. But anyway, yeah. So I don't see them finishing in the top half of the AFC. So I don't know. I have no faith. I just don't. I didn't see no progress in this game. You're supposed to at least see some progress in this game, and I just seen regression. I just seen regression. I didn't see no positives or nothing. What is it? 55? Yeah. No positives, nothing to go by. Just crap. Defense can hold. Man, you know, your defense can only do so much, man. You know, the defense was getting torched up for a minute. And then, as you would expect, the defense locked them up for a minute, but it's gonna always be some weird ass penalty like fucking Aziz got. You know, you get a fucking penalty, you getting them off the fucking field, but you get a penalty that give them a fresh set of goddamn downs. Some shit like that'll happen. You start tackling the man in bounds, and you finish the tackle, you know, out of bounds, and you get a goddamn unnecessary roughness penalty or some shit like that, and the goddamn announcer's talking about, yo, you just drove him into the ground, and the other announcer, whatever the fuck, was like, I don't know about. He finished the fucking tackle. He was inbounds when he hit the dude, and then he took him to the ground. He didn't drive him into the goddamn ground. He tackled him like you supposed to do. You do know Sam Darnold is actually bigger than Aziz Al-Shire? You know that, right? So he's supposed to go up there half-ass. You go up there even a fucking quarterback, if you go up there half-ass trying to tackle a quarterback, you might get goddamn embarrassed. Them dudes are big and fucking strong. You ever seen an NFL quarterback in real goddamn life? They are not little people. I don't give a damn what they look like on screen. They are not little people. Those dudes are huge. I'm 6'3", 200 and some odd pounds. On the lower end of that now. I'm usually supposed to be around 240, but I got health issues, so I'm not that big anymore. And they bigger than me. At my peak, they are bigger than me. So, you gonna run your ass over there half-ass trying to tackle the quarterback, get ran over? Because some of them will do that. Even when you don't think that they will run your ass over, and then your ass is on fucking Sports Center looking like a fucking moron. He drove him into the ground. He's like, I don't know about driving into the ground, but you're spatial. You gotta have some spatial awareness and know. What you gonna do? You gonna tackle a dude, or you wrapping up and looking around to see where you is like this? You either gonna pay attention to where the fuck you at, and kind of have some kind of daredevil radar, so you can kind of have some kind of awareness of where you at. CJ Stroud running back into the fucking end zone, getting sacked. And tackle a dude, but you finish the goddamn tackle. He just happened to finish the tackle up, on the other side of the goddamn line. I saw, when I saw it at first, I was like, man, what the fuck are you doing? And then I seen the replay, and I was like, I can't fault that dude for that. The coach, I bet you the coaches didn't either. That's just some shit they gonna fucking call. It's unfortunate, but I'm like, And then another thing, this is why I hate fucking announcers sometimes. He talking about he drove him into the ground. And then it was a punt return, or a kick return. I think it was a punt return. Punt return, boom. It was a punt to Seattle. Dude cut to the left, boom. Ran out of bounds. Oh, he got knocked out of bounds. He didn't get knocked nothing. He ran out of bounds. Ain't nobody knocked shit. What the fuck are you talking about? Knocked out of bounds. The dude ran to the sideline and ran out of bounds. Ain't nobody knocked nothing. Nobody even hit the dude. What the fuck you mean knocked out of bounds? You ain't got to embellish shit. We watching the goddamn game. We know what the fuck is happening. You ain't got to embellish. Knocked out of bounds. No, he didn't get knocked out of bounds. He ran out of bounds on his goddamn own. Freely. Unscathed. Shit. What the fuck is... I was actually bitching about that as it happens when I watch the game. I was just... Sometimes you just listen to the language that they fucking use, and I'm just like, bruh, come on. They try to over-dramatize shit. You don't need to do that. We watching the game. We don't need you adding your little extra, flair to the goddamn shit. I'm about to miss my goddamn event fucking around with it. Man. This is Talkin Texans, man. I'm finna get a fuck up out of here because it ain't shit else to talk about. I'll be here for another 2 hours saying the same thing over and over again. Until next week, people, I'm gonna catch y'all later.